We set up the bowyer's workshop, right? Yes, good. Let's make wooden crossbows. And we're going to make sure that we always have, of any material, that we've got, I don't know, just 2 to 4 sitting in storage at any given time. And then when we finish the top level here, we're going to set this up for military stuff. Mason, you're going to create a weapon rack and a armor stand. Repeat both, and we'll set a weapon rack of any material. Just keep 1 to 2 around at any given time. Same thing with the armor stand. Oops. Add of any material. It's going to be fine. And 1 to 2 armor stands around. We'll need them for fancy rooms later on anyway. If I survive, I will take revenge, Quill. Fear the wrath of the werebaby. Oh no! I'm actually scared. Like, really? Like, baby dwarves are scary enough as is. Add the were modifier there. Ooh, I do not like. So we'll build an armor stand up here. We'll have to be in planning mode. But we'll plop one down sort of preemptively near these stairs. So as soon as we have one, it'll get installed over there. And then we can make a big training area over here. And then have people equipped with bows to shoot at were critters. Wait. The creepy baby's inside my base! I think the dwarven baby climbed the walls of my fort to come back inside the base. Creepy dwarven baby was locked outside, and then suddenly, like, I'm up here, I come back downstairs, fucking hell, the baby's inside the base! I didn't see it. I mean, I'm assuming it must have climbed the walls, but I actually don't know for sure. Also, I really don't know why the baby is freaking out. It's fine. What's wrong with you? I guess that's kind of my opinion of all babies. Like, why are you crying? What's wrong with you? I am bad at baby. Is this one of your parents? Is that Wheeler? Is Wheeler your parent? I don't remember. No, Williamson and LeBeau are your parents. Babies. What the fuck is wrong with them? Quill 18, 2015. Quill 18 for Dad of the Year. Seriously though, we have teleporting dwarven babies. Luckily, it's not a were creature. Speaking of, is the were creature still around? I think it might have left. So I'm going to go ahead and hope. We're going to pull the lever. And I'm going to remove the alert that keeps people everyone in burrow number 1. So they're going to be able to go outside again. Oh, apparently there's a bug listed. Ticket 7185. Horrified merchants immediately destroy their wagons, pack their goods, and leave the depot. So does that, like... So the merchants were freaked out by the rain, destroyed their own wagons, and then left? Alright. I mean, the baby may be freaked out because of all, like, the I don't know, the vomit rain or whatever the hell is going on here. That would be pretty legit. We're working on roofing this area. We're working on it. Where Gilla just stopped for an early Thanksgiving dinner and left. Yeah. We've got at least 1 horse still alive, so that's good. A little bit of hunting. Are you hunting the tortoise with some steel crossbow bolts? That's a good use of some good weapons there. I think I could change that. How do I... Ammunition. Hunters. Yeah, you're not allowed to use wooden bolts anymore. So I have to remove this item. Yes, no? I don't know. Or change the material, maybe. You're allowed to use wooden bolts, and I will add another item. Bolts of a material. You can use bone bolts. So you can use wood and bone to hunt. That is it. And ideally, you should only train with wooden bolts, but I'm not going to mess with the military ones. I want to make sure they can use whatever they want, just so that they have the right things in their quiver or whatever the hell. Freaked out because of the refuse pile? Could be. I mean, if I worried about it, I suppose what I could do is I could remove this refuse pile and move it to the other side, right? So they don't have to go through the refuse pile to get to the trading depot, which they can still reach right now. Yep. Gonna build some more cage traps. Here, here, here. And then we need more mechanisms again. I'm going to surround my central stair with cage traps. And we'll hope. Alright, people are still pretty legitimately busy. A lot of people trying to clean themselves. We'll have to get some soap soon. Actually, I don't think dwarves use soap to clean themselves. I think soap is only used for, Somebody died over here. I really think that some of the merchants self-destructed. I think soap is only used to disinfect people in the hospital. That's what I was going to say. The Averwolf sends an army of werebabies to siege down Quill's fortress. No! I still have, like, PTSD from that other, like, insane baby fort. Okay, we still have some wood lying around, so we don't have to rush any more of that. Presumably my butcher's workshop. I don't know if there's, like... Since we didn't hunt, it might not have auto-created the butcher job. But those ones that died, we really want to use them. Oh, it's winter! They should have a positive move from Took a Soapy Bath. Oh, okay, so they do use the soap to clean themselves. Excellent. Howlax, yeah. Howlax Part 1 and Part 2. The dwarves will take revenge, Quill. Mark my words. Next migrant wave will be filled with nobles. Oh no! They need soap to clear off the weird rain? Maybe. And they clean themselves as is. Do you mean the child soldier fort? No, not the child soldier fort. So we had a fort where, at one point, we got like one of those big, like, bronze colossuses or whatever that came in. I sent like all my military dwarves to go out and try to kill it, and it wasn't effective. And basically at the end, I sent all my dwarves in to try to kill this thing. For fun purposes, as opposed to sealing ourselves up. And the Colossus killed everyone. Except the babies, which obviously don't fight. But then the babies were heartbroken because all their family had all been murdered, right? Oh, a thief. And so... so everyone had died, so the fort was done. But all the kids had gone berserk, but we're still alive. Basically locked inside the fort. So then I went and reclaimed the fortress. And we went back there, and like, as my dwarves are exploring the old fortress, out of the darkness, all these feral babies who are berserk are leaping out of the darkness and attacking my dwarves, and killed like a couple of them, I don't remember. And it took us a long time to be able to get the feral baby population under control. And by that, I literally mean we were going around trying to find all these dwarven babies and kill them, because there was no coming back for them. It was awesome. 10 out of 10. It was terrifying and epic. Did it rain blood? It hasn't been raining blood here. It's raining filth. Oh, we still have some plant harvesting flagged, apparently. Some of those jobs are still being taken care of. People are picking up equipment. We do have a military squad set up. That is true. Actually, it's probably worth throwing some extra dwarves in there. I didn't name the most recent wave. Take care of that right now. Wow, someone is very, very good gem cutter and setter. Probably vampire. That's okay. So let's go back to our lovely people who supported the Extra Life Charity Marathon. So we're going to have Havel over here. We'll have Silvagree right there. We're going to have, next page, people who donated $50 or more to the charity fundraiser. Valiant Cake Fiend is going to be our gem cutter. I know, probably vampire. Tuyak donated $100. And Wymie, I think, donated more than once as well. But there we go. And commit.
Sir, you can't do that there.
Something just get canceled. Oh, need empty cages. They're being built. Things are being hauled. Lovely. Got random barrel over here. Yeah, that's more of that stuff from the wagon. And it's unforbidden, so it'll eventually get dragged inside. Although our stockpile's getting a bit full. Not all the way there, though. We need some bins, and actually we've got wood. I've been forgetting about that. Bins are like the greatest thing there is. Bin production. Start on that, put it on repeat, set a workflow. Bins of any material, and keep 5 to 10 empty bins at any given point, which is what that number is. So things will get moved into bins, we'll get a lot more stockpile space, and assuming we do get more merchants again successfully at some point in the future, that will mean we'll be able to more easily and conveniently trade with them. Build, construct, floor. Use blocks. If we've got it and we can, that's great. Use that. Yeah, just use raw diorite. I mean, it's going to be heavy to drag around, but what the hell. And here, same thing. We're getting there. I guess I'll flag all of it to be floored up. Slightly more narrow, slightly taller, and again, oop. Almost done patching it up. We'll get there. And we'll get a roof finally. The armor stand is built, so we'll make a barracks. It's a bit screwy in size. But there we go. We might have to resize it later. And our rough cloisters can train there. I'm not going to activate a schedule, so some people might go there and do some individual training from time to time, which would be perfectly fine. Still have to build our fortifications, but wait until the flooring is mostly done. Because right now they can walk along the top of the wall as an easy way to sort of build the other floor. And then once the floor in the middle is done, we'll build the fortification, the arrow slits around the outside. Good stuff. Still have no proper bedrooms, anything like that. People aren't too miserable so far, though, so that's nice. Is that? The plump helmet pile over here has a splattering of cat blood on it. Drinks are good, plants are good, meat's okay, a little bit of fish as well. Excellent.
I can't do it.
So all these exploratory tunnels over here, none of them found any metal veins. So that's a thing. Play macro over here. What is this? Orthoclase. Okay, not gold. But switching from diorite to orthoclase, presumably we're entering a new rock layer. There might be a different type of material. It's raining filth. Hallelujah, it's raining filth. Na 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 na. Did we check all the grazing from the latest batch? Is there anyone else who needs to be assigned? No. Okay. Do we still have like a demented baby? I think we do. I still see it at the bottom right corner that some people are miserable. It's probably the crazy baby. Still don't have a dining hall. Building this tower just takes too much work. We're gonna have to create like some temporary storage down below.
Oh, no way. I can't do it.
Hey, what, over here? Who's that? That was a donation to me, a tip to me, not Bill Murray. Uh-huh. Hey, Quill, you've always been one of my favorite content creators. Have a beer on me and keep up the good work. Definitely not Bill Murray. See, you... Whoa! And another one just came in. You emphasize that so much, now I'm starting to doubt it. Of course, no one would believe me anyway. And Yellow Dog, thank you very much. Hey, Quill, great stream. Keep up the good work. Here's something for Whiskey and Chocolate Fun. Boom. Recommend Bowmore, which is what we had during the Extra Life Charity Marathon. Ba-doo. And Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Don't bother with any of that Belgian stuff. What's a Belgian anyway? I don't even know what you're talking about. Stop making up nonsense words. What's wrong with you? Actually, let's go in the other direction. Dig that out. And... should we make, like, excessively large bedrooms again? People don't like the little tiny bedrooms. I'm convinced that some of my viewers might actually be elves. because they like this sort of thing called luxury, which I don't understand. Oops, that is wrongly done. Cancel the recording. Start recording again. I'm gonna go this far, then that far, and then here, and then unrecord, and then play. Play, 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 play. So we will build a tower, but we need a little something for these poor guys. Nothing else, we're going to need more stone at some point, so let's get a string of bedrooms going like that. And let's get, actually on this other side, where we've got that going on, we will build a fancy dining hall. So that's the walking space. Chairs, tables, chairs, and then some more walking space behind. So chairs, tables, chairs, walking space behind, and then over there. There we go. And then we can round the walls off a bit. It'll look very pretty once smoothed. Could just make a dormitory, that is true. The weird one, the nerd wonder. The weird wonder is what I was going to say. Hey, Quill, speaking charity, how much of this year's Desert Bus did you watch? I didn't, unfortunately. I love watching the Desert Bus stuff. Just because the game is so ludicrous in general. That it's like, you gotta watch it. I'm worried about our farming industry. I think we need more people just sort of idle, but I don't know. Need this floor done. The very least, this one level has to be done. At the very least. But yeah, it takes so long to build above ground structures. And not that much time at all to dig out some bedrooms. There we go. F1, F2. Oh, I didn't actually lock it in properly. Hotkey, F2, zoom to here. There we go. F1, F2. Good.
No. I said no.
You have native gold, that means gold statues, right? Yeah. Although we only found like 2 bits. 2 bits of gold. That's it so far. Which I don't really understand. Oh, strange mood! Nulani! Are you gonna claim something or are you just wandering? Okay, you need workshops. So we need to bulk build some workshops because Nulani doesn't have the one that she's looking for. It's actually a good time for me to fill in some of these a wee bit. Leatherworks. A loom, although loom is not actually where you build things. Clothier's workshop is. Metalsmith's forge, I guess we'll build it. We do have a bunch of anvils for some reason. I think maybe it has to do with a certain dwarven caravan. I will build a jeweler's workshop. And we don't have a siege workshop, but that's not going to be the strange mood. We don't have a farmer's workshop yet. It's probably a decent idea to get one going. A fishery. You know what? We'll do that. We do have a little brook. An ashery. Again, that's not something we use a strange mood for. Dyer's workshop, same thing. Soak maker, same thing. Screw press, same thing. Okay, so we should end up with a workshop that Nulani can work with. Might be the leatherworks. Leatherwork or the clothiers, maybe it. We can take a look at her skills, and I think that might come up. Although she's in a Fey mood, I think, which I think means she won't become legendary, which is unfortunate. Okay, apparently a desert tortoise is quite hard to kill. But, you know, have fun with that, guys. We've got a legendary crossbowman. Wow, Bridges, nice job. Also, apparently we're out of logs. Time to go kill some trees. Boom. Alright, more cage traps along our central stairway. Yeah, we'll just have to wait for all these buildings to get built. How come we're not making buckets? It's telling me I couldn't make an ashery because I didn't have an empty bucket. But then the production is done. Oh, is it needing an empty barrel? Hold on. Build workshop, ashery, empty barrel. Oh, well, right now I can't do it because I have no wood. That's why they're paused partially. Okay. Tree killer, stop triggering my elven self. Deal with it. Quill, do you really want to risk fishing in an evil biome? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Do cooks make a legendary meal when they get in a strange room? Unfortunately not. That would be pretty awesome, though. I'm worried this strange mood's not going to get finished soon enough because everyone is busy doing something else and not building things. I mean, I could force the issue. Maybe what I'll do with my military dwarves is I'll actually remove everyone from the squad. Actually, let's just disband the squad for now. That'll be the quickest way of doing that. That way, no one's going to do individual training drills, which will free up a few extra people. Dig, sleep, clean self. A lot of people are looking to clean. I can't imagine why that is. Bedrooms coming along here. Gems are being collected. They're just being brought up to the stockpile, which is totally fine. Start bringing some of these beds down. And the doors. That way, more door jobs will get set up for these guys soon. Same thing with the tables. Planning mode is on. Good. We'll just do the top row for now. That's going to be sufficient. And then we'll need that all smooth at some point. Oh, the nest box construction has been done. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to need our birds up and running soon. So we can get some eggs. Eggy eggs. Let's hold off on that. We've got enough things queued up right now. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen the next time we get a dwarven caravan.
I'm going to keep this thing.
Bridges has grown attached to a steel crossbow, and he's a legendary crossbowman, or archer, or whatever. So, I think that's probably going pretty well. I guess everyone's going to be hauling the wood right now. Means less likely to get these extra things built for Nulani. She's just going to go crazy and start killing everyone. Well, some of it's done. The Metalsmith's Forge got finished. And she hasn't gone and taken that. So what are Nulani's skills? I don't know if we're going to be able to tell from, like, what this might lead her to do. Nulani is an expert leather worker. That's probably... She's also a decent mason. Another cat got killed, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. Loom. Leatherworks needs to be constructed. And I think probably Nulani has the Leatherworks job as part of it. Okay. Hang on. Let's go into here. Turn off auto labor. And then for leatherworking, let's turn leatherworking on for everyone. There. Because we're not waiting for an architect or anything. We just need someone with leatherworking enabled to finish leatherworks. There we go. That is done. So now, I'm going to turn auto labor back on. There we go, and Nulani claimed it. See? That's exactly what I figured would happen. Turn auto labor back on. Lovely. Now, and she's grabbing some leather. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's the were baby. It's in your base eating your cats. Could be. Begun a mysterious construction. Lovely. So what did you actually grab there, Nulani? Just a couple pieces of leather? Large rat leather and diorite blocks. I think the parentheses means it's not actually supposed to be owned by me, but fuck it. Or it wasn't built by us. I don't remember. I think the cat is melting into the hot weather. That used to be a thing. There was a while where dwarves would explode in the rain because of some glitches in temperature calculation. That's awesome.
It won't work.
Things. This has started building again. Good. Excellent. Got our beds, cages, barrels, bins under construction. Excellent. Now that we've got some more wood. How's the bedrooms? They are all built. Good. Bed. Da, da, Actually, this would be a good spot for a macro. Oops. Placed that bed wrong. No one saw that. It didn't happen. Okay, get that there. So what I can do is record macro. Unrecord, play. Play, 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 play. Just save a few clicks. Excellent. And the same thing can happen with the door selected. Same macro can be used to place all these doors. And over here, because the macro is literally just enter and then hit the up key 3 times. Boom. Excellent. And then once all the beds get placed, I can go and define them all to be bedrooms. So that'll help with their mood a little bit, because there's no one in a spectacular mood. There's people in a decent mood, but that's it. A giraffe? The dwarven child punches the giraffe in the head. Oh my god! The dwarven child bites the giraffe in the right front foot, tearing the fat, bruising the muscle. It latches on firmly. The giraffe gives in to the pain. The dwarven child shakes the giraffe around by the right front foot, tearing apart the skin. Now the dwarven child is punching the giraffe in the head. I don't know how this works. Oh my god! I think the child might be following around the parent who's doing some hunting. And then the child's just going crazy. Dwarven children. There's literally nothing more dangerous in the world than a dwarven child. Wow.
An artifact has been completed.
A large rat leather backpack. Hey, it's actually a useful artifact. Let's go and check this out. So, Nulani has created bowel ruins. I think we've all experienced that from time to time. So it's a large rat leather backpack. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It's encircled with bands of oval diorite cabochons. On the item is an image of Aerith Silveryorb, the dwarf and dwarves in large rat leather. Aerith Silveryorb is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Aerith Silveryorb to the position of king of the Handle of Knives in 71. All right. Yeah, here's the fight. There's the dwarven child fighting the giraffe. The giraffe's trying to get away, and the child will have none of it. It's like, no, I'm hunting you down. Oh, now the kids, I think, went and grabbed something, actually. That's Mad Ice. Like, there's a reason we were trying to lock Mad Ice out of here, right? This is, remember, if this doesn't creep you out enough, this is the kid we locked out of our fortress. We looked away, we looked back. It was inside the walls of the fort. I don't know. Scary.
Do you think I can do this?
How's the floors? They're still being built. How are the bedrooms? Slowly getting assembled. And then some diorite blocks are being slowly dragged upstairs. You know what I should do is actually get a stockpile up here. A stone stockpile. Oh, with some wheelbarrows. Just do this. Forbid, actually block all. And it's just gonna be a diorite thing. I don't know, we've got the block thing too. There's the diorite. Alright, so we'll permit just this. No. Block all, then click diorite. There we go. And make sure, so wheelbarrows can be assigned. We just need to build some wheelbarrows. Which is, doesn't even have a hotkey. Wheelbarrow. Repeat, and make sure we have not even that many. Just 1 to 2 idle wheelbarrows not assigned to a stockpile. Then people can use wheelbarrows to bring the stone blocks up, which will be helpful for our masons making blocks and things like that, and whatevs.